Well, we've just brought the goats out for their pasture. Go on. Don't like what? The little devils for walking around each other and getting tangled up. Tether them up using these screw anchors here. Beats hammering a big spike into the ground. A friend of mine brought me two back from Korea when he went over there. I've not seen any in Thailand yet. I used to use them for for my dog in England when I used to go caravanning. These are my two boar goats. I think they're around about 8 or 9 months old now, I'm not quite sure. I bought them from the technical college in Surin. They have a farming section there, different sort of livestock groups. Cows, cattle, buffalo, goats, sheep, chickens, all the usual things, and the students take care of them. But I did have a few more goats on order when I got these, but the guy that took care of them, he just says, oh, they died. And the excuse he gave was through worm infestation, but that tells me they're not looking after them very well. But anyway, who knows? They all look malnourished to me when I went there. I don't think they're feeding them the right kinds of food, but what can you do? Goats are amazing in the fact that what they will eat, but they're also amazing the stuff that they won't. It's a myth that they will eat anything. But generally, if you do want ground clearing, what they'll do, they'll take away certain plants, which helps make it easier to get to other plants to remove. But then again, different goats like different foods. I mean, these two more or less eat the same, but whereas like the girl here, when the rice has been harvested, and you go in the fields after they've dried out, there's still, rice there that needs gleaning. He'll prefer to eat the rice straw, while she'll prefer to eat the rice seed. They can't just live on grass alone. And the strangest thing was, when I went to the college, there was some bamboo growing by, and I pulled the bamboo leaves off and branches, fed them to the goats, and they wolfed it down. Now when I got these two home, I went out and picked a load of bamboo, and then they wouldn't touch it. There's not much for them here but grass and some weeds. What's up, boy? Eh? I don't know how big he'll get, but if he's purebred boar goat, he should get large, very large. He's growing steadily, but he's not as big as I thought he'd be. Only time will tell. The only thing really need to be aware of leaving them out like this is dogs coming over, bothering them. I know the other two I bought, there's a lot more, you know, they go out on the land as a herd, and they've been attacked, and a few have been killed by dogs, a few of the young kids. These actually fight back. They'll square up and use their heads. And I don't think the dogs around here are used to that, so they're a bit wary of them. The other thing is cattle. One of the guys here, he's got I think 7 cows, and they don't like my dogs. In fact, just over there are 3 dogs in the distance having a bit of a nosy. Hey, have you seen those 3 dogs over there? I'll set my dogs on them. You don't really see much of the dogs until it comes like breeding season twice a year, and you'll get the male dogs. They'll go roaming looking out for bitches. Where's Winnie gone? Winnie, see him off! See him off! See him off! Okay. See him off! Who's there? Huh? Who is it? Who's there? Go on, see him off. Look at that water. Absolutely disgusting. God knows what's in it. A lot of the older tractors that they use around here, they leak oil, and gets into the land. Obviously you don't realise it's there until the rains come, and then you just see the film floating on the top. I think there's a bit of oil mixed in there. I don't think it's all algae. Oh, she's gone in. Why are you going the dirty bit, eh? These goats, I don't know what breed they are. It's a generic Thai goat. And we'll see, hopefully, if my little buck, if he does the business, see what we get out. I mean, obviously a mixture of them and boar. They're quite slender, but I mean, they're not small, so I know the person I bought them from. They sell they have a distributor that comes around from Buriram, and they put goat meat on the menu for the Cambodian market, and you know, any Muslims that are living locally. There's nothing out around here at all that I'm aware of that sells goat meat or prepares goat meat. So you'd have to go to the large towns or the cities to find it on the menu. But they're happy enough anyway, and they have a good life out here. She pulled a piece of sheet steel, what we use on the roof, it's called Sangtai, into my leg yesterday morning when I was taking her out. She obviously didn't do it on purpose. Her rope got tangled around it, and then she got spooked and ran, and then The sheet just went straight into my shin here. It bled quite a lot, and I put a bandage on it yesterday and a piece of gauze, but it's quite deep, but it stopped bleeding. I'm umming and ahhing whether to go and get stitches put in later today, but we'll see. I'm not one for troubling doctors if I can help it. Just knuckle down and crack on with things, always have done. I think they'd have got used to me by now, but they're still a little bit shy. Unless I've got duck pellet feed in my hands, and they're not shy then, I tell you. I mean, look at this water, like caramel. That's the biggest issue we've got, getting tangled up when they're tethered. But I'm not going to sit out in the sun with them all day. Got better things to do. Say you give that plant a little sniff, wasn't interested in it. That's all it takes, quick sniff, you know if they like it or not. Yep, there you go when he eats it. Shows how they're different. Come on. What's up? Eh?